Hi, my name is Jake Thompson. Thank you for joining me this week on another edition of the Weekly Fumble, where I will bring you the top 4 college football games of Week 5. Let's get it started. Number 11, Tennessee visits number 25, Georgia. This should be a great SEC matchup. This game is being played Saturday, 3:30 Eastern on CBS. My big question for Tennessee is, which Tennessee team will show up after getting the big win against Florida last week? They were down 21-0 in the first half. They scored 38 unanswered points to beat the Florida Gators, eventually 38-28. But Georgia, on the other hand, last week against Ole Miss, it was a treacherous loss for all sides of the football, special teams, defense, and offense. If they're going to beat a caliber team like Tennessee, they're going to have to play their A game. But I'm going to tell you what, Kirby Smart is going to have those guys fired up at home, knowing that Tennessee's coming in. This is their first road game. Kirby Smart will prevail and coach his team in the winning direction. He's not just going to lay down after a 45-14 defeat. I like the dogs in this one. The next game, Friday night. Remember, Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on ESPN, about between two top 10 matchups. Number 7 Stanford visits number 10 Washington. This is going to be a great game. Washington came off of a win over Arizona last week in overtime, 35-28. Stanford had to come back against UCLA on the road, but they won that one 22-13. There's only one man that's going to win this football game for Stanford, and that's Christian McCaffrey. Listen, Washington's defense is not as good as what many people believe. I think that playing Portland States and, playing cupcake teams, if you will, and winning by 50 to 60 points, it's not going to get it done. Stanford is coming into Washington. It's a whole nother beast. And I think the Cardinal get it done on the road this week. The next game, number 8 Wisconsin against number 4 Michigan. Man, Wisconsin and Michigan in the big house, top 10 opponents. This is going to be excellent. Game is being played Saturday, 3:30 Eastern on ABC. If you do not watch any game on Saturday, be sure to watch this one. Big Ten action. This is going to be an excellent game. Let me tell you, Davon Smith for Michigan is going to run that ball all over that Wisconsin defense. But let me tell you, Wisconsin only allows 80.5. That's an average, 80.5 yards on the ground. So if Davon Smith can run the football to the left, to the right, up the middle, and kill that Wisconsin defense, I think that Michigan will win this football game. But let me tell you something. Last week I did Wisconsin. I picked Michigan State. You see what happened. Wisconsin won 30-6 on the road. This week, I wanted to pick Wisconsin, but Michigan is the bigger team. So with that reverse psychology, I'm actually picking Michigan, but I'm actually picking Wisconsin to win this football game. The next game, the big game between top 5 opponents. Number 3 Louisville visits number 5 Clemson. This is going to be an excellent, high-scoring game. Which team will come out and show out on Saturday night at 8 on ABC? Man, I think that Lamar Jackson, he is having a tremendous start of the season. Heisman hopeful, and Deshaun Watson, the other quarterback for Clemson. This game is a tale of two quarterbacks. Which quarterback can get it done on offense? Because these defenses are going to be tired at the end of the game. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think on the road, Louisville beats the Clemson Tigers and goes on and wins the ACC. That's a different story, but they go on and win this game, win the ACC, and I like the Louisville Cardinals to prevail and do their job on Saturday night. Thank you for joining me this week on another edition of the Weekly Fumble. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube at the Weekly Fumble. For another week, I say so long. I'm Jake Thompson. Salute.